Good morning, Professor. I have a linked list assignment here uh, in three files with our header file, source file, and our executing file. Uh, and we are gonna go through this as quick as possible because I keep going over the limit. Excuse me. YouTube only allows me 15, and I keep making it 20, 18, and so forth. So, Pragma 1, so our header file only runs once with our list of directives. Here we declare all of our functions for this linked list program using namespace to help with that. We got two objects, node and browser, with our pointers here. These are public, so we can create functions and manipulate, traverse uh, temporary pointers uh, and whatnot. Here we build our node constructor. We have our browser class here with private pointers. Our smart pointers here, specifically shared pointers, are going to be private. So this the integrity of the information doesn't get manipulated. So it's so it's secure. We got our browser constructor and our deconstructor to for better low-level programming. We can make sure we don't have any memory leaks, any dangling pointers and whatnot, making sure everything all memory is destroyed. Here's our list of what we're going to use for our doubly linked list. Uh, Here's our menu and here's our menu outputs to the user once we load it, once we execute it. Here's our input, um, where we'll provide this error message if user inputs wrong types of input. So it'll let them know 1 through 9. However, if they put one through 9 and they do put in some letters, uh, it will accept it and it will run it. Uh, that is through the use of the ignore function. It allows these unlimited, well, not unlimited, it's about nine sextillion, negative 9 sextillion to positive 9 sextillion characters with using this setup here allows for stream size for max to allow for buffering. Once it finds a new line, it'll take on this parameter and continue the new line. Clear helps with reset flags, so our program doesn't just crash right here. Continue loops us back to the top to try again. And once we try again, we clear one last time here for a more robust input handling to make sure we keep everything nice and tight. Um, we go back through this list menu. It'll take us to to whatever case switch case uh, the user has selected, and it'll prompt them from here. It'll call the function up above and set an order. So beginning with add website is where here we set the head, uh, and but here we add a website. If there is nothing, if it's null, if head is null, uh, so if true, then uh, we uh, we start a new node. Head until is set to new node, and if else, then we will assign it to tail. We will put current to tail. We gotta traverse it down, initializing the head pointing to next, new node pointing to previous uh, of the tail. pointer, pointing to the previous tail pointers of the tail pointer until updated to new node. Current is now tail. Website added. Without this one, I would have a proper previous. I ran through that problem. Uh, so here we have overload. I included two overloads. I didn't. You only said one maybe, but I just threw in two for better user experience. I have this add multiple websites uh, using the argument URLs in this version. So and plug in there it is. So in this example, we add we use this function here to add websites, and web batch websites are added. We use the add websites function right up here. So we run through this loop here, and by overloading it with this function, we have a delete function here with I gotta check my timer, make sure I'm not. I got 8 minutes. Um, Here's our delete function, which will traverse uh, the the linked list. We're using an auto temp, so we can deduce the variable here being the pointer, the shared pointer, smart pointer. We're gonna set it to head, and while temp is true, is not null. We go down the list here, deleting if if we find the match once you know we go down the list here. If temp has a previous pointer, then temp uh, goes through what's called forward skipping. Temp now points to the previous pointer, which now points to the next pointer. Uh, and now temp is assigned to point to the next pointer's next pointer. If it has the next pointer, it'll go through this backward skipping. Uh, uh, Now we are able to get rid of temp because it's moving everything forward and everything back between these two. If the pointer was head, then that head would assign the pointer to point to the next. It would give the head a new next pointer. The same for tail. It bumps it out here, and the website's deleted, and it'll keep iterating this loop until it gets to, until head is false, until temp is false. Otherwise, website's not found. Here we go to display list while temp is false, and this is empty. And so, and while temp is while there is a list, it'll iterate every URL that's in the list right here. And it'll go forward here if there is nothing, if there's no current pointer, there's no websites in the list. If if current can point to next, then it'll display the next website. Else, you're at the end of the list if there is nothing to point to. Same concept. We're in the reverse. Uh, Find website is the last overloaded function. Uh, 5 minutes. Last overloaded function here. We find a website. Pointer goes to head. It's auto deduced. Pointer here goes to head. While temp is true. If URL finds the web matches the website found, and it'll keep iterating until all the websites found. If not, nothing is found. Here we overload it with keyword and this Boolean partial match. If partial match is uh, is uh, is true, then the find website using our keyword argument is now called right here, and it'll get iterated uh, right there. If if only a partial match, then it gets brought down here into this while loop, and and we are gonna call. We're gonna go down. We're gonna iterate through using this find keyword function, and uh, and we're gonna use this not in position uh, member to keep iterating through the loop uh, for better input handling, and it'll keep bringing up our matches, finding us true, looping us, iterating over it until finish. If not found, no partial matches found. And here's our menu that will will run once we execute our file here, our executable file. Um, here's our browser instance with our menu. We're calling our menu. Uh, and And I mentioned, I already went through this list here, so now I will run it. So I have 3 minutes, uh, and we will start adding. We'll just go to multiple websites and oh no, 222 333 444 UAT.edu, GitHub.com, YouTube. Uh, .com. And now we'll done as we have here to finish. We have that available, and that's our list. Let's see, let's go back, and we're setting it we're as forward at the end of the list. And I have it to the left because that's how these are laid out, right? In the data. Everything is to the left when added, and it moves yeah, to the right is back. So that's why I assigned these like that. Display list. There's our list again. Find website. Find website. We'll do that one. So website found. We'll do a partial find now. One in partial find match found one. Delete website. One, two, three, four. There we go. We deleted website. So let's display the list again for website 111's gone. And like I mentioned earlier, we can say add multiple websites too, and enter multiple URLs done until finished. And so there we have our uh, there we have our demonstration. Thank you. Appreciate you. I have more assignments to turn in. Stop